Hey everybody, I'm at the World of Concrete in the Milwaukee booth, and I'm here with Alicia. And Alicia's going to walk us through kind of the site prep and pour to finish of your MX program.
Yes.
So please give me the story, like kind of spell it all out for us. Because I think the readers and some of the subscribers here would really love to understand that.
Yeah, absolutely. So when it comes to MX Fuel, right, we are dedicated to driving the electrification of job sites and really bringing cordless performance, but not compromising on power to the job site. So what does that really look like, right? When you talk about pour to finish, is completely eliminating emissions and gas headaches.
Going 100% cutting the cord.
Yes, absolutely. Cutting the cord and eliminating the gas engine. And we're not just doing that within pour to finish, but even now we're getting into the pre-process, looking at compaction and dewatering with products like our 20-inch plate compactor, 70 kg rammer, traditionally completely gas tools, as well as our new pump here. So when we talk about pour to finish, right, this is a gas process through and through today, right? When you start with your consolidation, you have things like your backpack vibrator, briefcase vibrator, high cycle vibrators that are all traditionally gas powered. We are here now bringing a full lineup of consolidation equipment, completely battery powered, eliminating the need for maintenance on those gas engines, reducing vibration, and one of the biggest things as well here is reducing
emissions
and noise. We get feedback more and more now than ever. We have crews that can actually hear one another talk on the job site, right?
This is also sometimes generators and other things too, if you're plugging in, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
We're going to do a deep dive on some of these MX tools as well. So let's talk about the whole process, and then we can show the videos later of some of the deeper dives.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we talk about pour to finish, right, we kind of have four key phases here, right? The first being consolidation and vibrating, right? Reducing all of those air bubbles to ensure that the concrete is going to have that most structure, right? So when we talk about our vibrator lineup, here we're introducing our new MX Fuel high cycle vibrator, right? Which is going to be the most powerful vibrator in its class that we have today. Following that consolidation, we have our MX Fuel vibratory screed for your leveling. This is another key area where cutting the emissions is huge.
You and I covered that last year. That was new last year? Okay, yeah.
That was actually new, we're going to say about 2 to 3 years ago.
2 to 3 years ago, okay.
But traditionally how that tool is used, you're dragging it back towards you and all of the emissions are flying in your face. We get the feedback time and time again. I can actually leave work today and not have a headache when I go home at the end of the day. So after that leveling process, right, you're going to go into troweling, which is what we have here.
That's awesome.
So 2 different trowels in our lineup. The 24-inch edging trowel, which I have right here behind me to my right. And then the 36-inch MX Fuel trowel right over here to my left. Now this was a product line that when we came out with this last year in 2023, people were amazed because these are extremely high power draw tools, and this is really where our new MX Fuel Forge batteries come into play, delivering 5 horsepower like performance on both of these products.
I was amazed at how easy it was to control. I had never used one really before, and it looks harder than it is. It's not.
And this is another one, right, where today the vibration of gas engines makes a big difference when you're talking about the control of some of these units, as well as the constant maintenance and upkeep with engines and the sound that these emit. So these have been a huge game changer for jobs, especially when you're talking about confined spaces, occupied areas, schools, hospitals, etc. And then we really close out our pour to finish here with our green concrete saw, our 6-inch green concrete saw for cutting. Yeah, absolutely.
So this is this one right here on the left?
Yes.
And you call it the green concrete saw?
Our MX Fuel 6-inch green concrete saw, right? So this is our, again, completely cordless solution for cutting control joints, that last step across pour to finish. A lot of awesome features on this tool that we can walk through within the deep dive here. But again, this has been a major game changer for users that are cutting in basements, indoors, occupied spaces.
And now, this year also, you're going to have the vacuum, the new M18 vacuum.
Yes, completely cutting the cord from this entire process, right?
I love that it's AC/DC. I love that it's wet dry. There's so many good features to that vacuum that's going to be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and the dongle. So you can set the dongle up, and they have one already here.
Yes, yep.
Yeah. So, okay, that's really cool. So we go from this point to where? From here?
So this is our last step really across pour to finish. But I think the biggest takeaway here, right, there's no one else today that's able to completely deliver the cordless, completely emission-free pour to finish, and you're not compromising on that performance, right? When we released Forge batteries last year, this really gave us and unlocked that capability to get into these kind of last phases here that I just covered
you guys
here.
That runtime that I think you were lacking in maybe that first gen battery, where you're really looking at cutting the cord now with the Forge.
Right, runtime,
Fast battery
faster charging, right? We're doubling our charge rate, and also the durability of these packs. Patented ingress protected cells. So what that means is as they're exposed to water, slurry, concrete dust, right, you can still get that active cooling when you're putting it on the charger, but not have to worry about any sort of durability concern around the cell integrity, really protecting the life and your investment on the pack itself.
You've really rounded out the category. You really have. I don't know, is there anything else to round out in the category that concrete finishers are asking for?
So you have, of course, different size range of some of these products, right? You can see some other products in the market where you're riding on trowels, right? Much bigger capacity
that
equipment
would be like 3 batteries
for large surface area. Same thing here with the green concrete saw, right? You can go up to 14-inch.
Maybe.
Never say never.
Never say never.
We're always looking at the next opportunity. Today, we're really excited about where we are, and these are really some of the bigger.
Do they have ride-on joint cutters too, or
no,
always a walk
not ride-on. You'll find walk-behind with much larger diameter blades. You'll see some self-propelled solutions here.
What about a polisher or something like that? Do you see a need or a niche? Is there a need or an ask for that in MX?
Yeah, we get a lot of feedback from different areas around, right? Polishing, surface prep. It's something we're still looking to understand and see how it kind of fits within our strategy. We're always, exploring new opportunities.
That's really interesting. I really do feel that, especially with the Forge upgrade to the MX tools, that you've really set the bar. Other folks are starting to chase you, and that's always nice to be the first one to kind of trailblaze, right? Visionary trailblaze.
Absolutely. We are not taking our foot, no pun intended, off the gas with this one. We came out with the system about 4 years ago, but we've been working in this area for almost a decade, right? We're very invested here. This is the future of the construction industry, and we're excited about the direction we're headed with MX Fuel.
Thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much for explaining it. I really did kind of complete the circle for me. Connect all of these tools together.
Thank you so much.
It's great to see you again, too.
Thank you. Great seeing you, too.
Bye, everybody.